Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. So I am just going to rant to you guys for a minute because both Democrats and Republicans, voters are just acting like idiots. I'm sorry. I just have to call it like I see it. Voters in Ohio fell for two complete shills yesterday. If you haven't heard, corporate shill, big oil backed candidate Shontel Brown won. She beat out Nina Turner. The knives came out. All of the corporate elite came out to support her because Nina Turner was doing better in the polling. And yet voters wonder why we can't get Medicare for all for people in this country. Voters wonder why we can't advance things like the Green New Deal. Voters wonder why we have record-breaking temperatures throughout the country, throughout the world. Our world is literally burning up, and yet we can't do anything to change it. Our lawmakers refuse to act, refuse to take even modest steps towards fixing the problem. We wonder why we can't fix gun violence. We wonder why we can't get a $15 minimum wage for people throughout the country. This is why. This is why. Because you're listening to the wrong people. Donald Trump backed a corporate shill. He backed a lobbyist. The same swamp that he promised to dismantle and flush down the toilet, he supported one of them in the election, and he won in the primary. His Republican chose lobbyist candidate, corporate shill won. Same with the Democrats. So we can't call out, as a Democrat, we can't call out the other side when we are willing to fall for the same ploys, the same games. Shontel Brown is backed by big oil. They went to the mat. They spent millions of dollars through big super PACs to take down Nina Turner because they knew that she would support Medicare for all. They knew she would support a Green New Deal. They knew that she would support things that actually help working Americans, Black, white, gay, straight, Asian, Latino, whatever, Republican, Democrat. She would help them all. And they didn't want that. They couldn't have that. So they brought in Hillary Clinton. They brought in James Clyburn, other corporate-owned shills. And they brought in the big guns. They brought in even Robert Kraft, Trump ally, Trump buddy, Robert Kraft, helped to get Shontel Brown elected. What does that tell you when you have Republicans helping to get a Democrat elected? Should tell you something, but the voters in Ohio fell for it. They fell for the smears against Nina Turner, who already had said she would work with anyone and everyone if they cared to make changes for people in America. Now, here's the dangerous part. I just read recently, there was someone who went to a Trump rally. I believe it was in Arizona. And he interviewed some of the people at that rally. And by far, a lot of the people that he interviewed, I believe the reporter was a he. A lot of these people who were at this Trump rally right now, fighting to steal the election for Donald Trump, who believe all of this QAnon nonsense and election fraud nonsense. They voted for Obama. They voted for Obama not once, but twice. And the reason that they now back Donald Trump and the reason why they changed their affiliation is because they all said they were hoping for change. That was Obama's promise, hope and change. And you know what they got instead? More of the same shit. More of the same. They watched the big banks get bailed out while they lost their homes. They watched these crooked owners of these banking institutions and other institutions that help to tank the economy, that help to destroy the economy throughout the world, and help them lose their homes, watch them walk into the sunset. Not one charge against any of them, but they all got bailed out to the tune of millions and millions of dollars, our tax dollars. So they all said, we didn't see change. We were hoping for change when Obama came in. We voted for him twice and nothing changed. So they were willing to take a gamble on an outsider, on someone like Trump. Guys, I'm telling you right now, the Chantel Browns of the world will hand the next presidential election to a Republican, and it may just be another Trump. It may be Donald Trump Jr., or it could be Ivanka, or it will be someone like them. It will be a Ron DeSantis. It will be a Marjorie Taylor Greene. Mark my words, if we don't start electing real change makers, if we don't start electing progressives who will do something for the people, unless we make some changes in this country, you will see another 2024 election of a Republican, the likes of a Donald Trump, if not another actual Trump. So I am begging you all, stop voting based on personality. Stop voting based on who else supports them that's part of the Democratic establishment. Start doing your homework. So many Democrats, you guys, and I'm guilty of it too. We make fun of the right. We make fun of how, oh, don't you know better? Don't you know who these people are? Don't you know that they're selling you down the river? Don't you know that they're liars and criminals and thieves? You guys are doing the same damn thing. I used to be like you. I used to vote based on personality, and I apologize. I used to vote based on what they said that I liked in interviews or when they were running for office. I didn't do my homework until now, until the last few years, on what they stood for, what they actually represented, who was funding them, who was backing them, and what those people stood for and those entities stood for. If for no other reason, think about the midterms and 2024. If you guys don't want another Trump or another Trump-like person in the White House, and for all of these people to be in control again of the White House and both branches of Congress, unless you want that again, please start doing your homework, start looking into who's funding these people, what they're all about, and what they actually stand for, because we are in dangerous, dangerous territory. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Got to deliver some tough love today. That's just the way it goes. Y'all screwed up. Everybody in Ohio screwed up on both the left and the right. You guys fell for complete corporate shills. All right. Thanks for listening and watching. Take care. I'll talk with you guys soon.